by Emily LaCosse Jackson. Miss. Reuters, a Mississippi woman convicted of murder for administering an unlicensed silicone buttocks injection to a patient who later died was sentenced on Tuesday to life in prison. Tracy Lynn Garner, 54, performed the unlicensed injection in 2012 and her Jackson. Reuters, most, if not all, will know where they were and who they were with when Norway beat Brazil 2-1 at the World Cup in France. In fact, some can even recite passages from Aunt C's commentary. He is cold, like a fish was the line as Kjetil Rekdal stepped up to take the deciding penalty 10 minutes from time. Kick the ball into the Mediterranean for the last couple of minutes, last Jannes, the co-commentator, urged after the penalty went in. This being Ejil Olsen's Norway, it would not have been much of a departure from the original game plan. Before Olsen took charge in 1990, Norway was a largely obscure footballing nation. This made sense, as it has a small population and a climate that is more suited to skiing than football. However, under him they suddenly started winning. As a player, Olsen had represented Norway under the management of the former Southampton inside forward George Curtis. His 1971-74 reign as Norway's manager was a failure, but Olsen the player was fascinated by his ideas. He was also deeply fascinated by the work of the retired RAF wing commander Charles Reap, an English pioneer of statistical analysis and the long ball game. Olsen combined ideas from the two, from Curtis the back four and zonal marking, from Reap the idea that moves with 3 passes or fewer were more likely to result in a goal. To this he added findings from his own studies at the Norwegian University of Sport and Physical Education. I discovered that it would appear that where the ball was on the pitch was just as important as who was in possession of it. To an extent that was in line with Reap's theories, that if you get the ball into the box as often as possible then you will win the game, Olsen explained in an interview with the Blizzard.